Hey, oh, my lighting is a bit too much here. I'm going to turn this off, but just 1 second. There we go. All right. So what I did, we had a great meeting today. Top directors in Canada. But I wanted to shorten it up for you a little bit because I know sometimes it can get really long when it was live, and it was close to an hour, our discussion. So I'm going to try and shorten it up for you guys and give you the highlights, those of you who weren't able to get on with us, and I will share with you where I was at. So overall, my goals remain the same. So I would love to partner with you guys. I need your help to reach 10 new directors in Canada this year. Every director developing 10 or more new VIP teams, and every director doing 1,000 or more in reorders, plus looking for 5, 10, 15 who want to develop reorders as well. So those are the 3 things that I want to keep focusing on this year as goals. And if you notice the video from Nicola that I posted, he wants to come and do a celebration meeting. So not necessarily celebration, but to celebrate promoting 10 new directors in 2016, and he would come and pay for the meeting space, and we could do a big hoopla meeting once we promote 10 new directors this year. So really, really want to do that for you. The cool thing is about this year is we have now a solid foundation. I can share it. Basically, I can share with you what 2014, 15, and 16 goals were from basically the angle of Nicola and his objections at home office. And you can take notes throughout this because some of it I'm going to go kind of very quickly, and then take notes of questions you have for me. Feel free to ask me individually or whatever, but I'd love for you to keep these things confidential until we get to leadership, because that's when these things will be launched for directors. But as higher level directors, I just want you to have time to get your heads around them and get excited and see the bigger picture. And on this Tuesday, I will share many of these things with the directors, and without saying kind of numbers and stuff like that. So 2014 was really about field trust, really getting his internal talent together. Like now we have people like Derek, who came from Victoria's Secret, who's doing all of our holiday brochure. It was beautiful. The marketing and catalogs are nothing like they were 2 years ago. Getting the programs together. So really looking at Dream Start, Living the Dream, and starting to compile all that. And then our rebranding was huge. 2015, really talking about our value chain and upping the prestige and the look of and the value of our products. Getting the processes together, getting Austin Ranch viable, and the IT infrastructure. Really, that was the year he really worked on Simon to get an okay on the IT. So just so you know, some piece of hopeful news here for us as high-level leaders to be able to tell people, look, is Beauty Control really going anywhere? Are we actually making money? Well, Austin Ranch is where we have our products made, and they just signed a 10-year lease. So they've actually been able to take that space, make it a lot more efficient, and everything that was being done is being done and can still produce the high amounts of volume that we always have been, but they've been able to do it in less space. So we don't have to lease the entire portion of that building. We can lease less. So we save a big amount of money. Also in 2015, we made higher profit than in 2014. With every dollar that's being spent on recruiting budget, on literature, on staff, it's all being looked at well and wisely with Nicola on how can we make this business a solid foundation. So all of that has happened 2014, 2015. Now 2016, we are all about execution, making all these things happen. Reinforcement of our programs and our training. So we're tweaking a few things, but we're really just reinforcing and getting in there and getting our systems launched. So 2016, we will see the new computer plans. And there's even some really cool things about VIP that can happen and that they're working on happening with the new computer system. So I can't say too much more than that right now, but so the big vision for 2016, leveraging 35 years, because this is our 35-year anniversary. Huge that we have been around for 35 years. Very few direct sales companies can say that. So we're leveraging our heritage and reestablishing our Beauty Control as a relationship selling company and showcasing our premium skincare and makeup products to this year at 35 years and way beyond another 35 years. So this you can write down. 35 times 2 equals 70,000. So meaning we have 35 years. We want to double our consultant count, our new recruiting count from last year. And yes, doubling is what we want to do. And we believe that we can with everything that's happening this year. So 35 times 2 is 70,000 new consultants is what we project this year. So we have our foundation. And the coolest thing is this. I can't actually show you too long because I'm not allowed to actually show you it, but this is what Nicola's giving us, the whole year projection. We know we can only lead the masses in one thing well. It can be a recruiting month, or it can be a selling month, or it can be, reader. We can't do like everything all the time with the masses. We know as we grow in the levels, we get better at doing multiple focuses. But here's what we got. Dun, 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 dun. This is an entire year at a glance. We tweaked it and twisted it as the senior nationals got together, but I can tell you at every month of the year what the focus is. I can tell you what the promotion will be for recruiting or selling, or which major product lines will be on at a discount, the awesome rewards that we're bringing out, and the projections. So I can tell you when the meetings will be happening, the events, and we can get together as top level leaders and we can say, okay, we know what the next 3 months holds. What's going to be our plan to really maximize recruiting? What's going to be our plan to really maximize everything? So really excited about that. So we have a rhythm of the business. We can communicate this. He'll be communicating this to directors, maybe not quite as detailed, but so that even directors can project. And we can all be ahead of the game, starting the month instead of going like getting our heads wrapped around it by the 10th, the 12th, and trying to run with it for 10 days and then the promotion's done. But, it's going to be fantastic. Recruiting and activation, that's the biggest thing about this year, is really bringing in a ton of people. 3 things about activating will happen. Number 1, we want to know, okay, so these are the 3 things on the big message that we'll be communicating to everyone who recruits this year. There's 3 things we do to activate people. We call them and welcome them. And there will be a welcome packet, which every new consultant gets. We'll have something of the same measure of this 30 faces. Like this, something like this, kind of like, hey, let's work on just sharing the products with 30 people. Of course, we know that for reorders and getting, I can tell them the benefits of the reorder business. Like really, this is cool. If you have 30 faces, you have 30 faces who are using skincare, a microderm, a DNA, foundation, and mascara, and they're ordering those things just 3 times a year. That's $15,000 profit in your pocket. Unbelievable, even for us as directors, right? A year, $15,000 in your pocket. So that will come. So as you welcome them, just say, I need you get that 30 faces sheet. I just want you to start filling in names you want to share the products with. If you have 30 people on these 5 things, that's $15,000 a year. So you may want to just use the products, that's great. But make sure you know about Dream Start, and make sure you know about 30 Faces, and make sure you know about Beauty U. So welcome call, that's number 1. So make sure you're writing notes here. You got the same message. Number 1 is welcome call. Number 2 is Beauty U, getting everyone to Beauty U. And number 3 is Dream Start. So the cool thing is before, when we would bring in masses of new people, we didn't have these simple systems, and now we do. And so, yeah, it's so good. Okay, down to retention. To retention, we did talk about it on the live stream yesterday, but I want to quickly review that. So 3 groups, again, as you're writing notes, 3 groups of people that are going to get it. New people who haven't ordered in 60 days. I ripped it here today opening, but they're going to get a nice in the mail. This is just for this quarter, and then the next quarter they'll change it and adjust it, tweak it just a little bit. So this time it'll be people who are brand new, who haven't ordered in 60 days. It'll open up like this. It'll turn it in. It will have all the information about the Miracle Complex, a sample, and it will say, hey, order the Miracle Complex. You're going to get the Miracle Complex for lips for free, $29 value. Order. The offer is valid until the end of the month. Sweet. Then for current people who've been around forever or just a year, who have ordered before, but now they haven't ordered for 60 days, they get this. And it says, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your loyalty. Open it up. It's super nice. Has a product sample in there. And then on the back, $15 off a $99 retail. Order if you order by the end of this month, when you order by the end of this month. Then thirdly, for 90 days, we have this really nice envelope. It will be customized with their name, and inside there's an achiever and a monthly product brochure. So this is instead of getting their achiever on their 90 days, and it's going to say order this month before the end of the month, $69 retail, and you will get this amazing bracelet. So retention, we never had this before. People would recruit masses. We wouldn't do the systems of activating them. We didn't have Dream Start. And then we did not have a retention plan. So they would go really out the door because they weren't being connected. We weren't making sure they were getting to Beauty U. We didn't engage them with the Dream Start program, and we didn't have a retention plan. So not only will this go out, Beauty Control will get us the list of people that they go out to so that we can follow up with them. Yay! All right, so really quickly, here's the other thing that I really want to show the line of sight to you. So we have the recruiting trip. We have a big surprise that's happening February 1st, which will be launched at Leadership, which will be for everybody. So now this is going to happen. And directors were saying, it's great, we can have a trip, it's great, but what about everyone else? And we want to have, so this year it's different. There'll be a massive recruiting thing in the beginning of the year, February, March, maybe even April, or February, March, and then near the end of the year, August, September, or October, right there. And so it'll be either another big, similar thing that we're doing at the beginning of the year, or it'll be maybe a big catalog of like how to get Christmas gifts for like electronics or things for your kids or cash or whatever, a big catalog for the holidays. So so the big thing is bringing them in this year. There's this whole theme of how can we bring in 70,000 people this year, activate them, retain them, Dream Start them, and move them up. Okay, so the number one, so we're going to take notes across the page here as line of sight. So we have bringing them in, then we have Beauty U, Dream Start, Living the Dream, and new directors. So here's some of the details with them. So, Beauty U, we'll have a little bit different twist with Beauty U. Instead of all of the little packages, Beauty U will be all about a $500 order. It might be $550 in Canada. We're trying to see if we can adjust it to $500 or $550, and they will, when they hit that magic number, they will get $500 or 45% off. They'll get 45. They'll still get the gift for coming, and that'll still earn them the Dream Start #1 rewards. So Beauty U, and actually will be a little bit upgraded. We need to get better at Beauty U at really converting them and showcasing the opportunity. So Beauty U, so we got the massive great promotion to bring people in for February, March. And then lots of awesome things throughout the year. Then we've got Beauty U, which I just explained. Then we have Dream Start, month 1, month 2, month 3. Here's where it's going to switch. So many people don't know what month 1, month 2, month 3, the different rewards. It will just be all the same, 500, 500, 500. It'll still be product gifts for each of those levels. It'll be way easier to track. And that's what it'll be. Again, it might be 550. We're going to just look at that. So then we have Living the Dream. Now, Living the Dream is an opportunity for us this year to talk about and really showcase money, what people are making. So when we think about Living the Dream right now, we're celebrating the gifts, which are really fun. And there's going to be lots of gifts throughout the year for recruiting people. So there's going to be so many fun things for people to earn and see and get rewarded with throughout the year. However, for Living the Dream, we really want to showcase the career opportunity. So instead of getting gifts, they're going to get cash, 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 cash. So at the VIP level, they're going to get a $50 bonus, for, which will be really $100. So as soon as they do $2,000, they're going to make 2,000 in unit volume. They're going to get $100. So instead of being, oh my goodness, who got the purse? It's going to be like, who got $100 cash? VIPs make $100 cash. So it's going to be this buzz about, okay, when you move up to VIP, not only get fun gifts for recruiting people, but you make money. So $50 really comes from the commission in the VIP chart. The other $50 is the bonus for promoting up. Then they go to senior VIP, and at $4,000, they're getting the necklace. Well, now they're going to get a $200 commissions plus a $100 bonus. So we're going to be like, oh my goodness, Sarah, she became a senior VIP. She just got a $300 check. Oh my goodness, who doesn't want a $300 check, right? So 200 of that is from the VIP chart. We're doing $4,000 in team sales, and then $100 will be bonus. Thirdly, EVIPs, they do 6,000 in volume. Typically, they get the iPad. Now they will get their $400 in career level VIP chart earnings, and they'll get another $200. So they'll be like, oh my goodness, she promoted to EVIP. She just got a $600 or more check, depending on what her commissions were. So we really want this year to be talking about money. Who's earning commissions? That was just $1,200 she didn't have to sell in products. Oh my goodness. So really, again, it's just a mind shift. I want you to look ahead and go, okay, yeah, I'll miss the purse. I'll miss, celebrating with their necklace. But I really want people making money and being aware of the VIP chart, being aware of, oh my goodness, she just had an $800 check, a $600 check, a $200 check, a $100 check, right? So really good that way. Then we move up to new directors. And this is where I love, because I think it's all about the new directors and the directors. So new directors will get a package in the mail. They will, congratulations, you are a director. That alone, I think, is so signifying, right? To get something in the mail. And here's maybe a binder or some, tips. And then they'll get that. So if they promote it February 1st, for the first 4 weeks, they'll get virtual new director training. So it'll be like a Zoom or a phone call or whatever they'll get for 4 weeks. Plus they're re-implementing new director training when they go to leadership or celebration. And there's going to be a lot more testimonies and success stories about the new directors. So we've got it all the way from bringing in the new people, Beauty U, Dream Start, Living the Dream, and new director training. We have our system of activating, which is calling and welcoming with the 30 faces and the package that they're getting as a new consultant. Number 2, getting them to Beauty U and really tracking that as director. And number 3, getting them on to Dream Start. So, and then of course at Beauty U and in their package as a new consultant, they will get featuring the career level discount. So it really will be a lot about the VIP. All right, so in summary, the director success plan remains the same. So there's 5 things as we do as a director that we really want as high-level directors, and talking with our upcoming directors, and this is what I do on DIQ calls. It's all about these 5 things. So if you're writing notes, the first one is 3, 2, 1, booking 3 spas, holding 2, booking 1 recruit each week. Number 2, doing our trainings weekly. Number 3, doing our Beauty U's. Number 4, tracking who's coming to Beauty U, making sure that we're getting everybody out of Beauty U. And number 5, leadership development. So when I talk about the trainings, here's the 4 things that we mean each week for trainings. Directors are all doing a unit rally, their Beauty U's, some kind of a product training throughout the month, and consultant business school. Now, as we know, there's some new directors that really need to spend 2-3 nights a week spying still and growing their consultant count. And so they are really struggling with getting a product training in, and that can even be a video of products each month, but some kind of product training. Consultant business school, I'm going to be stepping it up and doing more Zoom trainings like this, recorded or with groups of people, so that they can say, hey, log into Cindy. She does it Wednesday nights. Get her her product training, get her consultant business school training, get her master skincare class training, whatever. In summary, because I wanted to make this a little bit shorter for you guys, here's what I want you to know. Right now, it's all about VIPs. January is all about recruiting with a $50 case, activating them with a $50, 50% off skincare. So everyone who comes in, helping them get that 50% skincare going for them, their friends, starting them making a list of their 30 faces. And how can we get 30 or more VIPs this month? So you as a high-level director and your directors, how many VIPs are you going to move up? Who's on your team? I was talking to Michelle today. She's like, it's really making me look at my consultants. Who's senior consultant? Who's close? Who can I move up to VIP? How can I really help them? And then so that's January. And then January 19th, you want to write down, is going to be Gary Jones live stream. Now, Gary Jones live stream on January 19th contains a product that you do not want to miss, because the other thing that I showed the group is I have this big sheets of paper that I can tell you every product that's coming out this year. Now, on the January 19th one, I don't know if I should miss it, but it's a really cool item. It's really, really awesome, and they can order it on the January 19th. Everyone else will have to wait till February 1st. This will be like one of those makeup pieces that everyone's going to want. That is so cool. January 19th, we want to get everyone onto Beauty TV, Gary TV, live stream on the 19th. And number 3, the focus for after January 19th to the end of the month, it's still all about VIPs surpassing our 30 goal. Rick Heath will do a special VIP training just for Canadian VIPs when we hit 30 new VIPs this month. But also, it'll be all about filling our calendars, booking blitz from the 19th to the end of the month. How can we get as many spas on the calendar for February? That will be our goal. And I have to project a goal for that, but I'd love to hit 1,000 spas for Canada in the month of February. So it's just gonna be like filling up our calendars like crazy. So, okay, that's a little bit shorter than the one today. Hopefully you can listen in, get the scoop. I appreciate you. I want to do more teamwork as a high-level director team. You guys are all nationals, senior execs, executives, and high-producing directors. So we've got a good core of 10 girls here leading the way. I want to make sure you guys are in the know. I trust you to keep all of this under wraps here until leadership. And because Nicola's trusted me, and I just wanted to share the excitement, share the good news, and trust you with this, that I want to work together to create this new year. So I need your help. Think about who you could promote up as director, who's in that committed and desirable place and capable of directorship, and how can we help all of our directors really grow their VIPs, and how can we really focus on reorders and 30 faces or more. So that's it. All right, I'm going to upload this, download it, email it to you, don't Facebook it, and comment as much as you can on the 30 VIPs. Alrighty, thank you. I'm going to end this meeting. Appreciate you, love you. Bye.